So it has come to my attention because I got a couple DMs and a couple nice comments too. Sorry, I'm out of breath. There's like 5 flights of stairs in my house. Take it up here. People really resonate when I talk about, because 9 times out of 10, if you're a woman in recovery and you were in active addiction as long as I was, like 2 decades, you have kids. 9 times out of 10, you had to give your kids up because of your addiction, or they were taken from you because of your addiction. It's a common theme, right? For women who struggle with substance abuse. So every time I talk about my story, I always get messages from people saying like, holy fuck, I resonate with you, bro. Everything you experienced, all the emotions, you describe it perfectly. It's because I spent how many years analyzing what happened, right? I'm very lucky I have the relationship I do today with the people that have my kids, but a lot of people don't have that, right? That's common. That's common, and you don't have to have a perfect relationship with the person that has your kid. You don't have to. That is not a necessity. It makes things easier, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, right? And that's okay too. So I got a lot of messages. I thought I'd answer some more questions because you guys seem to resonate. Oh, I want to read a spoken word first, actually. So in the theme of being a mother in recovery, I wrote something down. This is called Motherhood Interrupted. So they love a comeback story, right? Until the woman coming back is also a mother. Then it's not redemption. It's suspicion. It's side eyes and whispers. It's we're proud of you, followed by but. And the but always cuts deeper than any withdrawal ever did. They clap for the man who gets sober, for the father who does, but crucify the mother. She left her kids, right? Because she used, right? Because she wasn't there, right? Yeah, I heard it all. The murmurs, the microaggressions, the holier than thou tone from people who've never had to fight their own fucking mind just to stay alive. They don't know what it's like to wake up in recovery and still feel hungover from the guilt you'll never stop carrying. To sit across from your child and see the reflection of every bad choice you made, staring right back at you in their eyes. To fight for years to rebuild a bond while people stand in the background whispering she'll never change. You don't know what it's like to have to prove your love through court orders and drug tests and supervised visits while someone else gets to tuck your babies in at night. You don't know what it's like to walk into your child's school and feel the stares. Teachers with their concerned eyes, moms with their perfect nails and Pinterest lunches like you're some kind of exhibit. The addict who thinks she's a mom again. But let me tell you something. You can lose your kids and still be a good mom. You can hit rock bottom and still claw your way back up and build a home from the ashes. You can burn bridges and bury friends and bury yourself and still find the strength to plant flowers in the same soil that killed you. People don't see that, though. They see your past and they call it a prophecy. They see your mistakes and call them your identity. They love your story, though, until it forces them to confront their own fucking privilege. They don't understand that the fight doesn't end when the drugs are gone. It just changes shape. Now it's the judgment you fight. Now it's the surveillance, the constant need to prove that you're stable, that you're safe, that you're fit. Now it's the second guessing of every parenting move you make because there's always someone watching, just waiting for you to fuck up. You don't get to just be mom. right? You're a mom in recovery. Every mistake magnified. Every boundary is a battle. Every decision is dissected. You can't just say no. You have to explain why. You can't just discipline. You have to defend. You can't just live. You have to justify. And it's fucking exhausting. Because no matter what you do, someone will find a way to say you're not doing it right. You're too strict. You're too lenient, too emotional, too detached, too public, too private, too much. Not enough. But let me tell you something. There's a kind of quiet in that, a kind of power in waking up every day and choosing to try again. There's a sacred kind of grace in showing up for the same kids you once lost to the storm you created. There's something holy about a mother who's been to hell and came back with a diaper bag and a dream. I'm that mom. I'm the contradiction they can't handle. The sinner and the saint, the fuck up and the foundation, the ghost who refused to stay dead. You can talk about me however you want. You can whisper my name with your lips dripping judgment, but you will never understand what it's like to rebuild a life after burning it all to the fucking ground, with your children's names still echoing in the smoke. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to forgive me. You don't have to believe me. But you will not silence me. I earned my motherhood. Once when I gave birth, and then again when I came back the kind of woman they said I never would. Let's be real, they said I wouldn't come back at all. So yeah, I'm a mom in recovery. I'm messy, I'm human, I'm still learning how to love without fear, how to parent without apology, how to live without permission. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good. Because maybe that discomfort is the sound of your own illusion cracking. Maybe it's the moment you realize that mothers like me don't need your fucking approval. We just need our peace and our babies. I didn't come this far to beg for acceptance. I came this far to remind the world that broken women can raise whole children, that recovery is rebellion, and that moms like me, mothers like me, were proof that second chances are real if they're earned. And I've earned it.